Greetings and welcome to it. My name is Chilex Mbanza the Great, the 035 NES show champion. I am a proudly rejected son, accepted by the heavens. Hence, I am the son of the Most High God. I am the street graduate. I represent the street, and not just the street, but the street kids, because I am the father to the fatherless child. And thank you so much for always joining us on this beautiful podcast called The Great African Storyteller, where we celebrate all the great African heroes. I'm staring as Africa because we do have our own staring. But before I say much, let me say big shout out to Mimosa Moments. Everybody needs a Mimosa moment. Big shout out to Chantal Wegner for joining us on this beautiful podcast. And we say shout out to you and everyone. Get your Mimosa moment. And also big shout out to Ndlovu's Buy and Bry. Best chisanyama in town. Trust me when I tell you that. And also hang out on the end of this beautiful episode. That's where you're going to get all the details of these beautiful partners that we have on this beautiful podcast. But today, I have one of the great legends that you have ever seen in Africa, in South Africa, all the way from Spruit. This man grew up in Witbank, went to Limpopo University to study BA Communication, the degree. And after graduating, he went back to Mpumalanga to work for the government. But the calling for the storytelling industry started calling way too hard that he could not let that to be a missed call. He came to Johannesburg, and that's when we started experiencing all these great, incredible productions that he's been involved into. Let me try to count all of them. You saw him as Zolile on Side Dish. You saw him on Mubango as Chigule. You saw him on Ikani as Jenghaye. You saw him on International Liberty as Conte. You saw him on Isibaya as Uzembe. You saw him on The Queen as 16. You also saw him on the beautiful The Wife, where we all fell in love with the great character that he was playing as Usambulo Zulu. And also you are seeing him on Isitha, ETV right now, The Enemy. And recently we just saw him on Black Legacy, playing the beautiful role of young Begesizwe. And the man that I'm talking about, he is the legend. He's been contributing. You have seen him on Deep City doing amazing. You have also, I nearly forgot that beautiful character that I was in love with when he was playing on Omen as Madimabi. And the man that I'm talking about is the one and only Sipho Eric Ndlovu. Welcome to the great African Storyteller.
Yeah, man. No, thank you, man, for the invite. And I mean, I'm listening while you're mentioning all the characters that I played.
Yeah.
And I mean, that impresses me, the way it's like me like the palm of my hand. So
Now, the reason why we could know such is because in Africa we have felt that our storytellers are not being celebrated. Yeah. And I think that was influenced by the productions that were showing much on TV, that it was not our own productions. So we felt like, you know what, let's celebrate our own people.
Yeah.
It will be good for young ones who are growing to know that, storytelling is taken very serious in Africa if we celebrate you, because they always see you playing these beautiful roles. They know you as the staring point. It was not something that was put in paper to say we do have great storytellers in Africa. Hence, we know you as much as we should.
Yeah.
And we trying to remind everyone, because most of the time I remember, I know this guy. Yeah, so when you start mentioning all this, I know him from Omen. I think I know him from Mbang. So that's how we make sure that people should be knowing that, you did not start from The Wife. Because other people are like, he's from Sambulu, The Wife. Nah, we have been in the industry.
We've been there.
And you've been contributing.
We've been there, yeah. And I feel like it's not right, but we cannot judge you, the viewers, when maybe they start to recognize you when you are on a certain big show. But obviously, you need to start somewhere.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, we all start somewhere, and even to everyone who listening to the podcast, they need to know you start somewhere, and then you don't need to give up, because if you give up, why you don't need to give up is because you need to have a journey. When you have a journey, there's a story. Yes. There's a story there. True. So that's what is needed. But sometimes if your things, they just bosom at first time, then we don't have a story about you. So we need a story.
You know what I'm talking about that? This is what I've seen about life. It's just that sometimes most of the people are not focusing on it. When you just have a blow up at the first goal, towards the end or the middle of your career, that's when you meet the crisis. And sometimes also the people that don't even survive it because they're not familiar with it. Now, when you start with the difficulty from the get-go, then when you get to the industry, whether it start giving you those hard times, you're not faced because I've survived most of the things. And you are the storyteller that has a strong storytelling when you're talking about your great journey from where you grew up.
Where you grew up, yeah. No, like for me, I feel like what is more important for the viewers to know. I'm Sipho Eric Ndlovu, born from a Ndlovu family by Petros. My father was Petros, and only the boy with 3 sisters. But that is from my father. I mean, that is from my mother, and from my father, I have other sisters and one brother. So. But then coming back to how I became an actor.
Yes.
It's something that I had it at a young age, but I did not take control or taking my right to say, okay, let me do it. No, I loved it. I had it in me, but family-wise, there are things that they want you to do. Your parents have said, no, you must go work at the mine because I was born in Ritzplate. Ritzplate mine open cast. But then I grew up in Witbank and still in Witbank there are a lot of mines.
A lot of mines there, true.
A lot of mines there. So now obviously they'll be like, hey, you must work at Ferrometals mine, you must work at Highveld Steel mine, or you must work at Matla Coal mine, all that. So the thing that you'll go to community theaters, there's no time for that.
They're not used to it.
So now your parents, they want to see you doing heavy work, like maybe after school you must go dig somewhere, you dig a hole so that you can throw a rubbish there, But now we have municipalities taking all the rubbish. No, leave municipality. You need to dig where we can throw all this rubbish and everything. You understand? And you why should I do this? But now they're trying to teach you that everything that you do, you must work hard, you must sweat, So but then when I grew up, 2005, 2004, I lost my mom. We were from church early in the morning, and then my father was driving. We had an accident. After that accident,
you were in the car as well.
I was in the car as well. My spinal cord, hence I'm saying thanks to God, because I was not supposed to walk. I was not supposed to walk. I'm telling you, I was supposed to be on a wheelchair after that accident because my spinal cord, I don't know if it cracked or what, I don't know, but I had to stay 2 months without coughing. And that 2 months, if it happens that I cough, they need to put a pillow and press it hard. They press the pillow back so that I can cough. But if I cough without a pillow, I will feel my spinal cord will shake. So it was hard for me. For 2 months, I couldn't walk properly.
And how old were you around?
I was 17. I was 17. I was 17 doing my grade 11. I know grade 11 it should be 16, but I was 17. Then after, especially after losing my mom, man, I think that's where, not that that's where I started to know what life is. I knew what life is, but there I faced a challenge, bruh. I faced a challenge. I lost my mom March 2004.
You lost her instantly in the car scene?
At the scene. She couldn't make it.
Were you aware of what was happening?
I was not aware. I was told when I was discharged at the hospital. On the same day I was discharged at the hospital, and then that's when I knew that, okay, my mom couldn't make it. My father made it, but it was hard because he broke his leg twice.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
So, coming out of the hospital after losing my mom, 2004, March, I think it was March 28. Then, around June, where we were staying, the government had said we must all move because there's a cold there.
Oh, so they had to take things.
Yes, so we have to move. They are taking us to another place near Extension 10 called Dingindoda. Now, tell me you are alone, you're 17 years, you are still not fit for yourself to
because
you understand? Now, we have to move. My sister was married by then, and I don't want to talk a lot about her marriage, but yeah, my sister was married by then, so it was not easy for her to come and help me in terms of moving and all that, but she assisted, and then the neighbors, they also played a role in assisting me to move. And imagine, we're staying in a house, brick house, but now when the government is moving you, it means I must get amazenke.
Oh yeah.
To go build umkuku where we're moving to.
Now from the brick house to umkuku.
Yes, and I'm alone. I'm the only brother. The younger sisters, my Abu Mamngane, Bomamkulu, they had to take them to Limpopo, my mother's side. Where my mom, I was staying with my mom and my father, but after the accident, my mom couldn't make it. So my father was in hospital. So Abu Mamngane and Abu Mamkulu, so it means I'm alone in Witbank. Now I'm alone. Tatum Kuku, Nwakum Kuku, Dingindoda near Extension 10. That's where Umkukwami, first night man figure Umkukwami was there. Like, it was not like a house. It was just Besubegi, it just was and I still need to go to school. So it was tough. But one thing I know is that my father taught me, I think why my father was very harsh towards me, I think he was preparing me. It's like he was a prophet.
You were the only man.
Yeah. It's like he was a prophet. He was preparing me for tough times. Future, that when tough times come, do not be shaken. Do not be shaken. Now, when tough times come, I know that I can make it. But it was not easy because I did grade 11 and grade 12, my brother, without relatives visiting me, without relatives calling me. And because, yes, I didn't have a phone. I can't blame my relatives why they didn't visit me, why they didn't call me.
Yeah,
there's no phone. Yeah, but maybe they visited.
It's possible.
Maybe they visited part, but it was tough. And another thing, at this moment, I don't blame them because they also had their kids. They also had to take care of their kids, you know.
But so these are your mother's sisters, right?
Yes, but it was also tough for them, you know.
Even if you try once in a while for to pay,
but it was tough. It was tough for the 2 years when I was doing my grade 11. I had another uncle. It was not uncle like it's a relative, but you know, someone from the community. You'll call him uncle. You know, I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know, but that guy really helped me. Lot of guys. Benedict Machika is a young pastor, also played a role in helping me to become the man I am today.
Yeah.
Because Benedict, he rather have nothing, but you
make sure that you
should have something. Yes, that guy, I don't know. When we say we have Jesus, Buffett, we have a lot of Jesus wherever we stay. And Jesus, it shouldn't be someone from the clouds to come and say, I'm your Jesus. We all have our Jesus bait.
He himself, he'd say that if people do believe much, they could even do greater things than me. I'm just here to show you that it's possible to be done.
That guy, he can have a phone, and if he can see that you need that phone more than him, he will give you that phone. That guy, that's
now, big shout out to you.
Yeah, Benedict Machika also played a big role. And then from there, one of my relatives that I won't mention, when I was doing grade 12, 2005, said, why don't you drop out? Why don't you quit the school and
look for a job.
Look for a job. You won't be the first. There are a lot of your relatives who quit school and go to work, and they're fine now. Why don't you just quit? Because it's too much now, even for us. We can't carry that load, your load. You know?
The person who was saying that, was that person helping?
I was staying at her house.
Oh, yeah.
So it was...
So it was becoming too much for them.
Yeah, and I saw now on my side that, it is too much. And I was ready to quit. I took my textbooks. I went to school. I said to all my teachers, I said, guys, I'm quitting. I can't continue with this. But what happened? The teachers at Philip Ndimande Secondary School, and I wish that, guys, God can protect your kids, and I wish God can send another Jesus to help your kids if you can carry on helping them. Because that's bang sees of it too. They said, no, you can't quit. Ukhalanga. I said, I said, guys, it's too much. I have to go to every house to get food. Today I must go there. And I cannot go there for 3 days. You understand? Today I'll go there, you figure there in Shama jokes until they dish up. You understand? And then I eat. I must go back to my mkuku with no electricity, with candlelight, so that I can read my notes, from school. So tomorrow I need to think again where I'm going. Because I cannot keep on going to one house. So tomorrow I must go to this other house. So when I was telling my teachers that this is my problem, my teachers said, you know what? When I put that to an end, from now on, you and Rogers, there's another friend of mine, he's not in the industry, he's in corporate, he stays in Pretoria. And then they said, you and Rogers, you will wash our cars after school. Then we can pay you something. Then on weekends, you can maybe, if you go to this teacher, do a garden, and then next weekend you go to another teacher, do a garden, then we pay you. That's how I started to be alive.
You started making your own money.
Then now started to make money, start to buy maize meal. Now started to be able to buy roll on. Man, I had one toughies.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to say that. I had one toughies for 2 years. And when I'm saying one toughies, that was my only shoe, even on Saturdays, even on Sundays, that was my shoe. And when before we went to metric dance, it was bad, man. The shoes were torn and all that. But I said, you know what? If your life, bra, is not balanced, number one, you cannot focus on girls. I don't want to lie, I didn't date when I was doing grade 11 and grade 12. I didn't have a girlfriend.
It does not make sense.
It will never make sense. What are you doing in relationships, man, when you know that, come on, you need to focus on your life. You cannot focus on somebody's life. It's all about you.
True talk.
So,
That's
so my grade 11, my grade 12 was like that, and then they were helping me. I got money, studied, and I did well. I passed with merit, and now my sister was like, why don't you go to university? I said, no. I'm tired. I'm done with this. I'm tired. I'm drained. I've seen, I feel like sometimes I didn't live but in childhood. I didn't have that at that time.
Because you had to focus on your life.
Yeah, and then, okay, fine. The teachers also came in. I remember Mr. Mshamnyane, good teacher, came in and then they said, Sipho, you must go to university, you and Rogers. Then we said, hey, imagine someone like me to go to university.
Yeah.
I mean, even the community is not expecting that. They don't even count me.
Yeah.
They're like, I won't go to university. That one will never go to university.
Yeah.
But I went to university, registered, everything was fine. Emalahleni municipality mayor helped with the registration funds, and then we registered, and then we were there. And then Mr. Kobe at University of Limpopo assisted us with the accommodation. He gave us a place to sleep and everything there. Then when I was there, because I majored in BA communications. I majored with communications and media studies. So I had a chance to add acting as one of the subjects.
Studies as
yes, yes. So I registered for acting as well. So then I was like, that thing I had when I was young, now here is a chance to do it.
To start
to start doing it. You see. Then I started doing that. I registered. I did acting. And then I met Kope Machaye, known as Mregza. From Generations. I met him there at University of Limpopo.
Big shout out.
Yeah, I met him there. And then I learned a lot from different guys there. I learned a lot, and then I started to like it. Like, we're doing theater.
Okay.
We were doing festivals, Mapumbe festivals. We're doing a lot of activities. Then I started to like, you know what? I like acting. But the thing, with the challenges I have, with a lot of things I have in my mind, because what is happening in my mind? Finish school and go to work. That was happening in my mind. I didn't have this thing, study this, love it, grow with it, and then move with it. I didn't have that. What I had, communications. I know I'll be making CVs on submit, do internship, and then working to span at least where there's something, because I've been living a life that I didn't like. There was a time where I wanted to take myself, my brother. There was a time where I had 6 days without food. And
when now still back
in Witbank, when I was still in Witbank, and I was tired of being going to house, because people will gossip, my brother.
They do.
People will gossip, like it or not. Not that they are bad people. They are not bad, but they will talk
because it's something that is happening in the community.
You know, they will talk that that boy. We wonder where he's going to eat today, or he's
and
going
now
to
these
come
news are
here.
also reaching at school now.
Yeah, all these things. You hear about all these things, man, you know, and it also pains you as a human being, like, I'm a problem. I'm a problem to people. So everyone is tired of me. But
our kids at school making...
Yeah, they were making jokes. I remember David Mahlangu. David Mahlangu was a Christian. He was a good boy. He will come with... You see, in fact, maize meal in a plastic shop, right? A yellow. He'll also tell her maize meal and cooking oil in a container.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe in a kabishinya, not men. But it's not like he's showing everyone to see. But then I need to take and put in my bag. So when I take everything there, and then you find that one of the classmates have seen that, and then start making jokes, start talking about how
were you suffering?
How I'm suffering and all that, you know, all these things. So obviously, it was school holidays, and I'm home, and I'm thinking like, damn, God, I know you are there. I know, God, you are there. Every step of my way, you are there. But it's tough now. It's tough. I don't know, where should I go now? But now there was another guy called Walter. Walter stepped in, bruh, before I could even go to a rope.
It was that close.
It was that close, and I didn't lock the door. So maybe God had his ways to say, no, forget about the door or what. And this guy, because I didn't have a phone, obviously he couldn't call me and say, I'm coming to see you. No, he just said, no, let me go see this guy. So he came in. So he came in at the right time. And when he came in, bruh, he had a lunch box. A big, like, you know, this lunch box, some ice cream and what. You see that one?
Sure.
The big one, bruh. And then he came with food. You know what I wanted at that time? Food, my brother.
6 days without
food can bring hope. I'm telling you, the people who say, hey, I'm not tuna lendlala, guys, these are lies.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. I'm not tuna lendlala. Food is very important. No. Food.
Especially as a kid. I relate.
Food is very important. Because I was tired. So this guy came with food. And then he realized that, hi man, what is happening here? And I even wrote a letter, bro. You know, it was my goodbye. And then I said, no, my brother, it's tough. I'm tired. I said, no, man, don't do that. Let's go to town. By then, I think I had like 6 months not knowing what going to town or what.
Yes.
You know, I gave up. I gave up. And then, we went to town. He bought me a jean. Now life is bad. But then coming back from when I was in university doing acting, registered acting, Professor John Ruganda, may his soul rest in peace, he taught me a lot. And then I started to like acting. But then when I completed 2009. When I completed 2009, they wanted me to continue to do honors. But I said, no, I can't, guys. No, that was too much. I need to go to work. I thought I'd go to work.
Oh,
when you when you're at university.
Yeah.
When you're at university, you think you own this world. You think you own.
The whole plan planned out.
You think you own this world. But now, after graduating, that's when you're going to see the real world now. Now, I thought, coming out of university, things would be simple. I'm just going to go. Government, give me a job. Yes, I have qualifications. Can I get a job? I thought it's going to be like that. No, I went to Nelspruit. That's my father's side. I got there. I sent my CVs, no job for 6 months. After 6 months, now I'm tired. I'm like, hi, boo, what is happening? After 6 months, then I got a job, internship back. I did my internship. 1 year down the line is finished. Back to again. Applying again. Right, applying for a job is not easy. Let me tell you.
I know it.
Number one, you need to buy newspaper. I'll mention.
To be aware.
Maybe buy Sunday Time or City Press to know where are the posts. You need to have data to know the websites, to see my website. But by then, business with some data. You internet cafe.
Yeah.
You need to have that money, internet cafe. You need to go print your CV. That is money. You need to photocopy your ID copy and all that. So for one application, maybe how much? 50 rand, let's say.
Yeah, true.
You understand? So now
from your qualifications, your CV, your ID as well. Yeah.
So from, let's say 8 months you're busy applying nothing. Count those 50 rands and those what rands, 100 rands and what, and you are not working. It means you're asking from someone.
And it's becoming too much now.
And it's becoming too much. Aye, bruh. 8 months, you got nothing. So then I moved from Nelspruit. I came to Joburg 2013 because my friend Rogers was working one of the media broadcasters. Then he was able to help me to get an agent. I remember the agent. Yeah, it was called Talent. So called Talent. Jimmy's thing. Called Talent is Jimmy's thing. So they were dealing adverts a lot.
Yeah, remember, I was part of them.
You see, they were dealing with adverts a lot. So I think I got bells. But it was not for TV, it was stills.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I got bells. And my first paycheck was nice, bro. It was, we didn't spend even 3-5 hours there. We spent 2 hours, 30 minutes. I got 5K, bro. I was like, Imane Gaga. Imane Gaga. I was like, oh, yeah. But then, I think I was supposed to take that 5,000. Now we're teaching young viewers. We're teaching the young generation. Uguti, listen what I'm gonna say. So I got 5K.
Yeah.
With that 5K, I was supposed to take the 5K, go to Soweto, rent a back room, and say, I'm doing this. I have my money.
Now, I've started.
But now, I took the 5,000. I went back to my friend's place. I said, friend, I'm going to Nelspruit.
And it's still big around that time.
You understand? Yeah.
Still around.
2013, 5K now. Foot was 2012. 35K, I go back to Nelspruit. Going back to Nelspruit, I get there. I lose that confidence because there's nothing that I can do in Nelspruit that goes with acting.
Oh yeah.
So I lose that confidence. Now I go back to CVs again.
No, wait. So when you're going to Nelspruit, what were you there to do?
No, Nelspruit is my I can say my stepbrother stays there and my stepsisters they stay.
Now, I mean the plan, because now you have got this 5K.
Yes.
And things are seemingly looking good. Now you decide to go back.
I don't know. Chilex, I don't know what was happening in my mind. Or the kinds of
Yes,
but at the time I was doing internship, remember, I was getting paid 2.5 a month.
Oh, a month.
A month.
So now you just...
So now I just got it in
2 hours.
In 2 hours, 80 minutes, I got 5,000. So you understand? I was like, hey. It's a pen like Josie, that's what he's like Josie, Josie will take all my money. It's like, no. Let me take this money and go back to Nelspruit. Then I took the money, I went back to Nelspruit.
And then what do you do with the money in Nelspruit?
It's 2012.
Yeah.
Nothing useful. I don't know. Maybe I bought clothes or what. Yeah. Oh, but I bought TV. A small TV, 32-inch, I remember.
Yeah.
Yes, I bought 32-inch. But let me tell you, they gave me 5,000. The following month, I got 2,000 from the same
ad.
From the same ad.
Yeah.
And then now I was asking, Kelly, is it Kelly? The lady from Paul, it was Kelly, I think it was Kelly or what. Then I asked her, hey, Kelly, I got another 2,000, what is it? Says, take, man, take. I was like, oh, I'm already didn't get police. I was like, this is how people are living there. Okay, fine. What I'm doing now is 2013. And then I said, no, let me apply for a job last time then. And
so
you
live in Colt now?
Yeah. Now I applied for a job in Pretoria. Safcol. Yeah. Safcol company, they're dealing with logs, trees, about what they call palm trees. Yeah. So I went to that company, I applied, and then I got an internship. Okay, it's too much. Then I work around here in Pretoria. Around Pretoria I work. Then, yes, things didn't go the way I planned, and I didn't get the permanent job. Then after that, I said, you know what? 2016 now. I said, I'm going to Joburg. Now, I'm sorry. I want to now. I came to Pretoria to stay with my friend Rogers now. In Pretoria. 2016, I tried my best. I remember I was doing I was on Madiba series, but I didn't get a character there. Yeah. So we were extras with a lot of guys that now they're actors. Yes. Yeah. So, good. But you know why we did Madiba as extras? They were paying good. Okay. Yeah, they were paying good, and
what was it covered by internationals?
Yeah, so that money would at least pay rent.
Yeah.
You know. So, but I was like, no, Rogers didn't put pressure on me to pay rent. But then I was like, that money at least could help there and there. Then I got an ad. Hello, Paisa.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I know.
Bafo. There's never to Rochi. I got that ad. It was my first ad over a TV.
Yeah.
And I was the lead. I remember the cast, not the cast. I remember the agent, Mary casting.
You have left Colt now.
Yeah, now I've left Colt. Yeah. Now I met Mary.
Oh yes.
Mary is another white lady. I don't know. I heard that she's in Cape Town now. I hope she's not doing what she did to me. I hope she's not doing that to other kids in Cape Town. But yeah, always Suvopi at Suye. But Mary. I got that ad, Hello Paisa. I was paid 900.
For the ad?
For the ad, as a lead.
That's not making sense at all.
900.
900 is for the people who are working behind the scene. The behind the scene ad.
Extra.
Yeah.
If you pay the lead 900, How much about the
Are you
extras?
paying extras? Are you telling you're gonna pay them 100 rand?
Man, I didn't believe. 900. And then I called them, Miri, I got paid 900. What is happening? And then Miri said, what did you sign there? I said, Miri, don't tell me what did I sign. Don't ask me what did I sign. You as an agent, you need to know before I go out there, how is the deal? What is happening?
How am I getting paid?
The usage, number one.
Yeah.
They didn't pay me a usage. There was no usage that was paid. Meaning I was only given the 900. Then I said, if the call rate was 900, but where is the usage?
How many days did you shoot that?
We shot 2 days.
2 days.
But I got 900 for shooting 2 days. It means it was how much? 450.
That means for a lead.
For a lead, a day it was 450.
I'm quite sure most of the extras who were there, they get paid more than you.
So, no, they didn't. Because I was with two other actors. One was on Skim Sam.
Yeah.
She also got the same. And we were willing to take this up. But
she also
we
got
didn't
the
have
same
channels.
as a lead, or she was a
She
lead?
was a lead also.
She also got the same amount.
Yes.
Was she also on the same agents as you?
No, she was not. Okay, but she was taken by the same. You know what happened? I went to the audition.
Yeah.
I got to the audition. After audition, they said they liked me. Then they asked Miri, because we can't find any females to play with Sipho. Can't you ask Sipho who he prefers? I'm like, okay. Who he prefers? How? Then I know the lady who was on Skim Sam.
Yeah.
Then I said, hey, Ndwana, there's this thing like this. Would you like to do it? Are you keen? He said, no, I'm keen. I can do it. I said, fine. Then I told Miri, there's this lady. So she didn't go with her agent. She came to Miri. So we went to shoot that advert under Miri.
Yeah.
Yes, both of us, you know. So we're all under Miri, so we got the same money. So what I signed there, I didn't sign any contract. There was a form. I think that form is like a release form.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't talk about rates. There were no rates on the form. I remember very well what I signed. I didn't sign a contract that says you agree to take 900. No, there was no figures there. That sign was like, you agree to shoot this project. I said, yes, I agree to shoot this project. That's what I signed for. I didn't sign the figures. So now Miri is telling me that, yeah, but you signed that release form. Why did you sign it? You're supposed to tell me before. I'm like, but I signed because now I'm rushing. Now we are going to make up. We're going to make up, wardrobe. We're going to shoot. Get in the shuttle. Oh, Omunye was on this form. Sign this, please, before we go to. You understand everything is fast and you are new in this thing. This thing is still new to me. And there were no figures. But that one, I'm sure there were no figures. And then I signed. Then after that, I was told 900. It's my rate. 900. And I shot 2 days. It means 450. Because I shot 2 days. We shot in Pretoria and then we shot in Ellis Park Stadium. Yeah, it was Ellis Park Stadium. I remember very well. Then, let me tell you, that advert played for more than 5 years. Damn. Not only 5 years.
Now, when you say around the
more
time,
than 5 years.
Introduction of Hello Paisa.
Yes. Hello Paisa, I introduced it, and then for even after 5 years, when AFCON, the Africa Cup of Nations tournament is playing during the break, halftime, like I'm halftime, they'll keep on playing the advert, and I'm like,
and I'm not being paid,
and this thing is airing. For more than 5 years, not only 2 years.
Getting paid.
Then I made a plan to get Miri's contact. I think it was last year. Was it last year or when? And then I tried, and then Miri said, yeah, but Sipho, you sold your rights to them. I said, how did I sell my rights to them?
For 900.
in the Zodlala for more than 5 years. But then, fine, that was it. And then
it's a learning curve.
It's a learning curve at home. They called me, they said, "Bra, if it's tough in Joburg, come back home."
Yeah.
And then I said, "Okay, it's fine. I'll go home." I went to my mother's side in Limpopo because they care a lot about me.
Yeah.
The way the treatment is, it's not nice, but I feel better when I'm at my mother's side. Yes. Yeah. So I went back. I think I went back around October, 2016. October, November, December, Jan, and then Feb. I said, "Ngiyabuyela."
Back to 2017. It's the third time now.
I said, "Ngiyabuyela manje." Hayi, manje ngiyodwala. Then I came back. To stay with other guys. Wiz, yeah, you accommodated me in Dwanayami, and thank you for that. And then I went to stay at Wiz place here in Fourways, and then from there I said, you know what, I need to know if I'm going to do this. I need to commit myself, and I need to know what I need to have. Yeah. I need to be professional. I need to have professional tools. Because now you cannot say you want to go to a professional industry, but you don't have professional tools.
Yeah.
You know, so I said, I need to equip myself with professional tools, because a soldier cannot go to war without being armed.
Yeah.
So you need to be armed. How do I arm myself now to go
in
to
the storytelling industry?
Yes. Then I started to say, you know what? Even if you can go shoot low budget films, go shoot low budget films.
Okay, I hear you.
Do not chase after money when you start. No, money is not important when you start. What is important when you start are the tools.
Getting that opportunity.
Are you equipped with tools?
Yeah.
Before you demand money. Don't just demand money and you don't have tools. You don't have right tools. Now, what are those tools? I said, do I have professional headshots? I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Do I have a show reel?
You don't.
I don't. I only have Isitha Zama adverts. And when you go for acting, why you come with adverts thing? No, they don't apply. Then I said, okay, what else do I need? I need to have my own monologues and now I want shooting. I don't have this. And then I said,
now you're ready.
And then I said, you see?
Yeah.
You see now, how do I expect to become an actor whereas I don't have these basics?
How do I expect someone to take me serious without
without these basics? Yeah. And then people, they just run to go to the agents without having the proper tools.
Because even the agents will want that.
Yes. How do you run to agents and then you want agents to take you serious, whereas you don't have the proper tools? How are they going to work with you? How are they going to put you?
What can you show them?
Yes, because you don't have anything. They don't have trust in you. They don't know what you're capable of.
Exactly.
Then I started saying, you know what? Fine. There was another movie shot in Soweto. And me and my friends, we went to Soweto. We said, you know what? We can do low budget films. It's not like I wanted to learn acting. No, I did acting in school. But I wanted to, you can go to school, do acting, but still, if you don't have these proper tools, you still have nothing.
You're still lacking.
Yes, you're still lacking. So go back to those low budget films and shoot there for free. You don't get money. You'll just get pap and vods, that lunch, then that's it. But at the end of the day, you'll have your show experience.
Yeah. Now a professional one goes.
Yes.
Now it's on the movie.
Now it's on a certain movie. Now you'll have a proper show reel. And then now you can go to get professional photographers. Then they take you professional headshots. Now you know I have this. Now I need a proper agent because I have proper tools.
Something to present to them.
I have proper tools. Now I need to get a proper agent, not a fly-by-night agent.
And now I understand because there were certain characters that you played. For me, even I would mention it.
Yeah.
When you played 16, to me I was like, okay, I don't mind the character. The character was good, but I was like, this man is a professional actor. Why is he taking a small character like this? He deserves a bigger character than this one that is playing. But I understand now your way of your strategy of attacking the industry.
Yeah. Because we have different journeys. I'm still gonna go back there. My journey are different, and the way I was taught by my father is that your life cannot be the same with the other person next to you.
Very true. It's very true.
And sometimes you need to have a way to maneuver. Moving
forward.
Yeah, because we are not all blessed to be where we want to be.
True.
In a quick way. At the same time, my brother.
You can go to audition. Straight to a soap and
there are people straight from school.
Yeah.
Go to one audition, they're gone. You understand?
Yeah.
And then those people now, yes, they made it. It's not like they made it. It just happened. People who say that I made it are people who got story to tell, are people who got steps and journeys, are people who had to start from creating a show reel. There are people who never had to have a show reel. Yeah, there are people who never
you can do one today.
There are people who never had to have a show reel. There are people who never had to go to auditions. Some audition, maybe a self-tape by one. That was it, and then he became or she became a star.
Yeah,
but it don't be like that to all of us.
Yeah,
some of us we need to
navigate.
Yeah, we need to. It needs to come hard. Some of us things don't come easy on us. It doesn't come easy, and we shock people. We shock a lot of people when they see us. Yeah. When they see us coming through, they say, "How do I want to special move? No, we're No, we're coming. We are coming, guys.
We are on the journey.
We are on the.
You're moving with the.
Don't mind us.
The slow up, but I'm coming.
Don't mind us, Maushile.
Yeah.
We were born in a journey. So samba my steps. Get just kitchen must figure second, but samba my steps. But we are coming.
And now
we are coming.
Let me say this: you who has a stronger journey are the people who are bringing more hope to the community. Because and now if I don't hear all these stories, how did he navigate his journey or his way to the industry? If I see everyone from the university did one, then boom, like, oh damn, that means there's something wrong with me. Then now when I'm sitting down with you and listening to all the stories, I'm like, oh okay, no, there's nothing wrong with me. My journey is different from others.
There's nothing wrong, my sister. There's nothing wrong, my brother. What I can tell you is that Bafetu, each journey, I find the only thing that you need you need to be strong within you. I think sometimes it's in Dozenzega, when they say things happens for a reason, sometimes that the reason you might not like it, but they happen for a reason. Because sometimes God knows how strong you are. God knows that this one is strong.
That is not even a sometimes. He knows
this one is strong. Let me put this one on the rough patch. Because I know he's going to make it on this rough patch. But this one wasn't soft. I'm going to give up. And I don't want him there now. Let things happen for now.
Let you pass just.
And then but for now, let things happen for him. Fine. But for you, things are happening on your side. This is the problem with the industry.
Yeah.
People izinto zabo ezenzeka quick. They then tend to think they're stars than those izinto zabo ezenzeka.
It's time to happen.
Yes.
Or they even start acting up with them now.
Yes.
Even outside of the set.
Yes. And they end up not respecting you.
Oh. Yeah.
And what else happens? the casting directors. You've been in the industry, you've been there doing all that. They act like they don't know you.
When you're on set.
And
that's still a
izinto zakho.
That's still a storytelling when it's
izinto zakho as approve that quick than lo ofike wapopa kayi-1 and then labo izinto zabo seziyaflowa kubo. And there's a flow nangama brands outside. I'm telling you, there are people in the industry who've been in the industry from long time before I even imagined to come into the industry. But I'm telling you, it's tough on their side. They are not recognized. They don't get brands.
Yeah,
they don't. There's no brand they've ever worked with.
It comes from brands now.
Yeah, there's no brand they've ever worked with. And those people have been in the industry before China, Abani. You know, they've been there, they've been working, and they're working on their craft. These people are good. Give them a job. You know, there are people, you can give them audition. They be bad. Go audition. They'll be bad. But give them a role. They'll kill that role for you. They'll kill that role. So then, I feel like we don't have to put pressure. I have people in the industry. I've hustled with them. 2016 month figure. Been hustling and some of them is those hours. They say
even
now. And I won't ever laugh at them.
You want disrespect.
I want disrespect.
Yeah.
When they talk to me, if they maybe text me, or if we meet when you said, say Lord extra.
Yeah.
Or came just I don't disrespect them.
Because you know.
Because I know these people can surpass me with the wink of an eye.
Finally, someone has got an international and got a permanent international.
They just, you know what they're waiting for?
Yeah.
They're waiting for a good casting director who will spot them. That's it. A good casting director who will spot them. So now we have a problem where we have maybe other casting directors. They might have their favors, and it's not wrong. Favorites, even at home, even in a car.
No, that's very wrong.
Even a car. Yeah, but even a car.
Yeah.
Even a car, I was a lot.
Yeah.
Umama or ubaba.
Yeah.
My favorites work.
I was never the favorites.
Yeah, but now.
But yeah, that's very true.
Oh, yes. Even our uncle, my man, as Glavashana, Bonalo. Yes, about 5 rand, about 10 rand. Exactly. My favorites is everywhere. It's hard to fight it. You cannot fight it. You cannot fight it. But we want fairness.
That's what we want.
But it's hard to have fairness. It's hard to have fairness.
Very true, it's hard. But because now you get to limit so many talented people just because if I'm a casting director and you come in as a Sipho, and I find that maybe there is someone who is greater than you and that character, not to say he's talented than you, but in that character they're doing great than you.
Yes.
But I will still cast you because I know you.
So what I'm saying is that for people who are casting directors or what, I don't know, I'm full color casting directors. I need now. Say a industry.
Very true.
We're sharing about the industry. Yes. Storytelling. We're sharing. I'm a casting director sometimes, maybe and of which everyone is going to auditions, whether on a 7 Yama Awards or on a 15, everyone is going to auditions. Everyone is going to auditions. But what I'm saying is that we should not discourage the upcoming actors. I feel like we are denied an opportunity to watch the superstars, the real superstars.
Because they want to keep these
names. Yes, because you know what? There's this thing about opening the industry. Opening the industry is good. It's not bad. Opening the industry is good. It's not bad. We want it. But at the same time,
yeah,
the industry lena nalabo kade badla nabo phela basafuna ukudla. They still want to eat. ngoba nabo bazoya kuphi.
You're true.
Or because we have legends like Vusikunene. I mentioned those are legends. Those are super. Yes, we understand.
Yeah.
They've been in the industry. Yes. But now, but they still want to eat even now.
Because you have life.
Yes, even now they still want to eat.
Yeah.
So when we say open the industry, we don't mean to open the industry and shut the old ones.
That's very big.
Because now they still want to eat. You understand?
But you need balance.
The balance.
You need to balance things. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm not the best analyst to say, but I think by observing what is happening in the industry, what I've seen so far, believe me or not, when you want to have All-Star Cast, let me tell you, All-Star Cast works on 13 episodes or 4 episodes. All-Star Cast can work there. Go 13 episodes or 4 episodes. The All-Star Cast on a long running like a telenovela.
Yeah. It's not going to work.
Why
are you saying that?
Nah, I'm telling you, I sebenzi. All-Star Cast.
What is making it not work?
Getting to what is not making it not work.
Yeah.
Mhlambe lapho ingabe yangilahla kancane ukuthi yini leyo reason ngisayifuna namanje ukuthi yini but ikhona
ukuthi yona kodwa kusala ayisebenzi
ubuke kuma telenovela take that All-Star Cast have dominated that much ibe but balancing and then uthathe the intermediate laba sebakhona ku industry but basengakaba ama All-Star Cast ubathathe bahlanganise nale All-Star Cast and then you take the upcoming new faces thatha new faces naku new faces phela vele kufuna uthatha abantu abagijimayo
the ones that are really
kumele uthatha abantu abagijimayo ngoba uma uthetha abantu abagijimayo bayohlangana nalaba abaseqala ukuvutha lapho seqala ukuvutha bahlangana nabavuthile iyahamba lento ba
it's a train.
I will just make example ngama shows of which guys ngiyacela abantu bama show asile siyakhuluma la ngokwe industry. You look at show like Blood Legacy where mina ku Blood Legacy bengidlala like ama bathini what is
Black Flash.
Mama Black Flash, my flashy, because when Kala Sizwe also said in Denjalo, yes. But when I got there, I liked what was happening there. There was experience.
Yeah, a lot of experience.
Yeah. And you get me?
Yeah.
These young boys and these young girls.
Yeah.
Balabo intimidate labo bese kwabana basha abasayingenela ke khona lapho
really
yavutha but yavutha kamnandi yangithola. And then I'm going to talk about a show where I am Isitha. I don't know lie but Isitha is doing well and when you look at Isitha there's experience mixed with new faces.
There's a whole lot of new faces that were introduced.
And hence what I'm saying. And Isitha has been doing great. It's I think it's 2 seasons now.
Yeah, I saw that you even got the new season.
Yes, you see. So they've been doing great.
Yeah.
It's not All-Star Cast Elapa.
No, it's not at all.
It's not the All-Star Cast.
It's more like the same cast that you guys did when you were doing Deep City.
Deep City.
It was the mix.
Yes.
It was the mix. There were so many new faces.
Yes.
Really killing.
But then, yes. You understand? You understand? But so, with the industry, I wish Uti, the upcoming actors, we need to tell them, we need to be honest with them. We don't have to, sell them a dream or what, but we need to be honest with them. This industry is not easy. It's not easy.
Now, let me go back to you. We're going back and forth to it because now, you grew up facing a whole lot of difficulties.
Yes.
You had to raise yourself.
Yes.
As a boy.
Yes.
Now, not having your father close to you to now
Yes.
teach you so many things. Yes, he has taught you so many things.
Yes.
Again, you did not have a proper time to mourn the passing of your mother.
I didn't have a proper time, yes, I did.
You did not have much time to enjoy your youth.
I did.
Your teen times, you did not
I
have.
did.
And now you're facing all these difficulties. How are you balancing all these things in your mind when you're facing this industry that is also still very hard on its own? Because these are different lives on its own.
Yeah.
How are you surviving as a Sipho to be this person that we always celebrate when we see?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like now, because now I'm getting deep into the industry to start seeing a lot of things, and I'm always saying, fine, in the industry, and I start to see the challenges, the reality of this industry. And I know how to survive. I know how to survive in doing but I'm still learning also. To actually, one thing I want to learn now is to survive without this industry. Because this industry, it sells dreams to people who are outside, who still want to come in the industry. And what I'm saying is not easy in this industry. Sometimes you step unyathela abantu unintentional.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not your intention ukubanyathela, and you are not aware ukuthi awusenye mnyathele kabi.
Ngishilo ukuthi sorry ukuthi ngiyathele.
Yeah.
Not see it.
And
it was that deep.
Yeah, and they can humble you. They can humble you. In this industry, they can very easy. And I think it's just, close it. They can close the doors. They can crush you. Easy, like an ant, bro. They can just crush you. Like
one call, they close all the doors.
They close all the doors. Hence, I'm saying it's not an easy industry, and you cannot express yourself
fully.
You cannot express yourself. It's tough. You need to be humble at all times, and you need to be a yes. It's tough.
Even when you disagree with something sometimes.
In this industry, just have a yes.
So you can survive the industry. It's very difficult. If you're gonna have I have an opinion, your opinion doesn't work. Your opinion doesn't work. Number one, remember, it's a business. But then the problem comes where you are also a business. True, you are a brand.
But then you need to know business and business as Shaisan. Business. Then you can work.
So that you can make business.
Yes. So my now knows what business. Nizo Shaisana kakhulu. And my mustn't Shaisana. It's bad. You start losing things, my brother.
Yeah, because your business depends on their business.
So you start losing things. There are a lot of things you lose. You start losing friends. You start losing people, jobs. You start losing. You used to get invites. You're no longer getting even one invite. I'm not talking about invites that are paying. They are not paying, but they will pictures at you even on that.
You appear there.
They will pictures at They will pictures at you even on those non-paying events. They will even pictures at you on that. So you need to. It's very tough for those I know. We still need a lot of actors in this industry.
Very true.
Who are very talented. You can go to Mpumalanga, go to Limpopo, go to Eastern Cape, go to Appington, Lena, Northwest, go to Western Cape, wherever. We have a lot of talent. Even here in Joburg, we have a lot of talent. We want them, but do you want them to face this ghost?
Simple. Let's do this.
Because we have a ghost.
If
they are going to face the ghost,
they might not survive this ghost.
They might not.
Because it's way too much.
I'm telling you. Tell me, how many artists did we lose because maybe of mental health?
Yeah.
mental health. We're still going to lose a lot.
It's a lot, and they still who are...
Believe me, listen to what I'm saying. We're still going to lose a lot of artists.
Because of the
mental health. Yeah, because of the industry.
The pressure that they face.
The pressure that they face. So we need to prepare the upcoming actors. We need to prepare those who are coming. They need to know it's not all about the red carpets.
It's not the glitter.
It's not the glamour things you see there, the dresses and the suits you see. It's not all about that.
That's not what is happening behind.
It's bigger than the suit you see there. It's bigger than the red carpets, the lights you see there, man. It's bigger than that.
I appreciate you.
We need to make these kids aware.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate you.
We need to,
because most of the people, when we get to sit down with them and when I talk about the industry, they will always paint this beautiful picture of saying, this is what I'm getting, I'm getting brands and what's on, and never talking about the difficulties. Because now, if you sell those false dreams to the young ones who are coming in the industry, they think it's exactly what is happening.
Yes.
Now, when they're facing the situations like Sipho and they're going through hard times, they feel like, oh, I'm cursed.
I'm telling you, my brother, we always come across some hard times, even if I'm talking about artists who have more than 25 years in the industry. They're still going through hard times. Even now, there's a time when an artist and actor cannot afford equal drink at 35 rand. That's how tough it is.
Yet we are seeing you on screen.
And yet, the community, the public is celebrating seeing us on screen.
And and I think that's what...
And we cannot take this. We cannot take the load. Go, skip to tell away to go. When we go out there at the mall, we need to smile with our fans.
Because they always see you on screen and they want to celebrate and they see.
Have you seen how is it you shooting a certain show where you owning 3 cars in that show? And whereas in real life, you are in a taxi. Now, you are in a taxi. Now, these people are like, what the fuck is happening now?
Where are your cars now?
What the fuck is happening? This guy, we saw him with 3 cars and he's wearing nice suits there. Look, this guy is
Where are all those things that you were wearing there?
Yeah. I wish maybe in South Africa, Google acting here too. I wish.
Yeah, that's why.
Especially these characters. I'm not saying la babanye bayekileni. Njengathi thina sidlala ama character esingagqoka amasuti. Thina sihlezi sigqokela lezo sicathulo lesile. No, but about these characters who are always wearing nice things, staying in big houses and what. Hey guys, I'm getting babhekelela abantu bayafa stress.
And depression from the community.
Yeah, depression is destroying them. Depression. Imagine now December you are on TV when you don't have a job. You don't have a job.
See, what could be the way? In your own opinion, what do you think can help the industry, both sides? Because now we're seeing the business side that is also putting pressure on artists. But what could be a way that could make both parties to meet and be able to fulfill the dream?
It's not an easy thing.
It's not an easy thing, yeah.
It's not an easy thing.
But what do you think?
Because remember, it's a business. And
that does not favor you.
Yeah.
We should say that.
In business, people need to eat and maintain and continue working. So for it to balance, it will take years and years and years. You don't just balance now.
Yeah, true.
So the only thing maybe I could say would be if the productions, the broadcasters, and actors, I don't know if I should put actors, but I think these two, productions and broadcasters, if they can have, they are the only people who can help.
They bring change.
Yeah, they are the only. I think they are the only people to bring change in the industry. Other than that, there won't be a change.
If they could be inconsiderate.
Other than that, there won't be a change. That's what I can say. I don't see change coming unless these two, they are willing to see change. So if these two, they say they can bring change, maybe. But if not, then... But actors, they need to leave. They need to peel, you know. Yeah. But then, the thing is now, where you're working at a certain production, number one, actors are using emotions.
Yeah, that is training.
And I'm actors, I took Taylor sometimes, you know. And you cannot judge actors I took Taylor. But bazo took Taylor very fethu because izinto masingahambi ngaleyo ndlela. You cannot expect. I mean, I think sometimes you cannot expect actors need to understand everything. Yes, they need to understand what budget they low in. But come on, guys, there are things that you can cover for
not
actors.
Everything.
Yeah, there are things you can cover for actors. Yes, some actors say, sinabo kuhlupa wethu. Mhlawumbe kuhlupa wethu kuwukuthi mhlawumbe you're expecting professionalism from two, you know?
Yeah, then you find that it's not
and
there.
You find that it's not there. Then you start now ungasabi encouraged to do your work. But of which at the end of the day, who's appearing on TV? It's an actor.
That's what I wanted to say. Throughout all the people that you are mentioning,
yes,
these are not the people that we see on screen.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't even read when you see this credit. We don't even read their names, who are so and so who are behind the scenes. We just see you and we expect.
Yeah, but at the same time, we cannot put pressure on productions that much. Productions are also trying. I think productions are also trying, Bafetu, in creating. I think they're trying in creating employment.
Yeah, employment, yes. Very
I think they're trying, Bafetu, because if you can look...
No, they are.
If you can look...
In that sense, yes.
Yes. This industry...
There's so many great productions right now.
Yes, that are creating employment. Baningi abantwana abaya ku-December with ukudla, abakwazi ukuthengela abantwana babo izimpahla. Imagine there's a guy, maybe let's say, who never had a job, but because of this industry, maybe he's working behind the scene. Crew, December is going to be the first time I'll tell them Christmas.
That's a beautiful thing that is happening.
You know? Yeah. So they try to bring change.
They are creating job opportunities.
Yeah, so
what we need now, I think we should be fair about that. What we need now is the growth. And a bit of change. As you said, it's going to take time. But as long as we introduce it bit by bit, it will get there.
It will get there. But the thing, we don't know the budgets about Tolai. You know, this is another thing that...
I hear you again.
As actors, my friend, we only as actors, how I'm supposed to live as an actor. Because at the same time, there are limitations there and there. So, it means when I'm there, go cool and so. But then man was told, you start now looking at the production.
Oh yeah.
We have all time, man. Yeah, but then what I'm saying is, I'm a production. I saw my budget about $12.
I hear you.
So when you go to negotiations, when if you have negotiations,
without knowing what's in their pocket.
Then obviously nabo bahleli phansi ba calculate into zabo ukuthi okay fine, on our budget this is for this character we have this much
what you can afford.
But and then uyafika we actor una 2 years onsebenzi umufika lapha utubiza eyakhe rate but no say for this one we can only afford this money. Una 2 years onsebenzi, what choice do you have?
Nothing at all. You take the role. You need that cash.
You take the role. Okay. You take the role. Then, after 4 months within that role, you start now. There's this thing is hey, Marapana is kawati. Yes, we are. You pay your rent, or you pay your bond, or you pay your car, or you don't pay anything. You're building a house at home.
Yeah.
Because it's tina yas afford.
Yeah.
Then what I'm saying to to the producers or abantu abasebenza kuma productions. Ukuthi, tell me if I'm wrong. How do you perform when you are empty?
No, you cannot perform. You cannot perform according to the way you're supposed to.
You cannot.
No.
You are empty. You have nothing. Performance. You must take something
From
and
within,
give it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
From within.
To give a performance, you must take from somewhere. You cannot take out the best performance without where did you take that performance? You took it somewhere where your energy was boiling, was okay. Your energy was okay.
In a good space.
Your mind was sharp. Your mind, you're recalling. Because acting also, you recall things.
True.
Because acting, you cannot just come and say, this or actor. Why they say you must go research about a certain character you're going to play? What is that researching? What is that researching? Is going to train. You're going to draw strength.
Yeah, and borrow somewhere.
Yes. Yeah. Because you have a neighbor who drinks a lot. But your neighbor who drinks a lot is different from that neighbor who also drinks a lot. They are different.
Different characters and different behavior.
Yes. And then now you're given a character to come with a different character of a drunkard.
That they've never seen.
Where are you going to start? You're going to mix these two characters into one body. You're going to put it into one body.
And in this body.
Yeah, and this
body that is not happy. And
that is not happy.
That is empty.
That is empty.
Not fully fed.
How is that body going to absorb labantu ibafake bonke boyi-2 and iba-connect boyi-2 and ibayenze bazwane boyi-2? Yes, while the body on itself, no, the body cannot take. It cannot take.
I hear you.
But now you need to have a strength to take these two different bodies, different minds, different souls, put these souls within you. Hence, I'm saying acting is not easy. Sometimes people die from acting. It's not easy. People die from acting. People lose their minds from acting. People, they might not know that. People lose their mind because in acting, if you are not careful, you lose who is Chillax.
True. You start behaving more like characters.
That character, that character takes over you. Chillax is no more there. We no longer know who's this Chillax.
Now, Sipho, does that happen in a way because you have played so many different characters and mastered them? Yeah. Does it happen that sometimes you now enjoy more being in that character than to be your true self? You come to home. You come at home with the character.
No, I will tell you. I think what helped me when I went to University of Limpopo and I met the late Professor Rukanda, who taught us to be careful. To be careful.
I hear you.
About living a character. Even when you're at home, you still living that. You still live that character. You are at the mall. When you are still sambulo, when you still no. You need to be careful. In acting, never lose yourself. Never lose yourself. Even if a character might turn around and go wide about that character, but also be careful. Don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. So there's a certain character that you're studying or you're researching that you're going to work towards. Yeah? So on that character, you look at that character. This character is different from who I am.
Yeah.
So you need to start with that. Is it different or is the character same with you?
Similar to you
or is different? You're going to check on that. This character is Hlugile Ngami. So going to work with this, I need to protect myself. I need to protect who I am.
Yes.
But at the same time, going hard on it. It's nice to go hard. We have good performances in South Africa. I feel like in South Africa, it's not good actors.
Very true.
Very true. I feel like in South Africa, we have a lot of good actors and we can defeat Hollywood's never shy of it. If you're South Africa, the acting industry can be standardized, even equipped with all the machines in the New York they have.
Because with performance-wise, it's always on the path.
So what I'm saying is that actors in South Africa, they risk it all. They risk it
for the beauty of TV.
Yes, they risk it all. They go all out. But then there's a danger there. There's a danger of losing yourself. There's a danger. And once you lose yourself, there's what we call blind window period. A blind window period, it's where we know things about you, Chilex, that you don't know about you. When? Awuzazi wena ngawo. Thina siyazazi ngawo lezo zinto. And we discuss those things. And sometimes maybe not in your present, in your absentia, that's when we talk about them. So you will not know those things. And those things, they're destroying you. But we're scared to talk about these things in your presence. Because you don't see them. You cannot get help. You cannot get help, my brother.
Until someone presents them.
Until someone. Because now, we can spot a change. Chilex is changing, man. Why to Chilex na le character bekayidlala? Now he's even living it. But hambe mo Chilex access Chilex wetu. Sekayile character. And now people, when you walk at the mall, Sambulo.
Oh yeah, they.
So Sambulo to be serious. And claim now much.
Because now that's the character.
No. Now the public loves Sambulo.
More than
Sipho. Now you start to say, Sambulo.
Damn, that is very difficult.
You understand that now?
Now I understand,
Now
that is painful.
Now you start leaving Sambulo even at the mall, even at the events, at the parties, at the family gatherings.
Because the community don't recognize Sipho. They recognize Sambulo more than Sipho.
Yes.
So now you have to be.
Now you are giving them. You are giving them. You're not giving yourself. Now you betraying your soul. You betraying your soul.
Even outside, they're still calling you.
Yes.
By that character's name.
Yes. Now, you betraying your soul. So what is careful? What I do? There's what we call picture rap.
Okay.
What's a picture rap is like when I'm playing Ubanze or when I'm playing Usambulo and then the character comes to an end. When the character comes to an end, maybe the character needs to die or go to Cape Town. So, a picture rap, it's you coming out of that character.
Oh, nice.
From the start, the character is not yours. But you are playing it. You own it with Dala. Bona basho ukuthi yabo ngoba ibona abayibhalelayo but idlala wena. But then kuma picture rap, I think that's where you have a chance now. Puma
with character.
Totally
go back to yourself.
That is going to help you. I think we have a problem where you'll see a certain actor was acting on a certain show. Awusambulo. Uyasuka Isitha. I still is one of some.
It happens a lot.
Akaphumanga completely.
I agree. Now, from our point of view, because sometimes we don't understand. Like, I'm still seeing the same.
Yeah. So show.
Now I understand it. I get it.
Omunye is not what akaphumanga bafo. Omunye, there were similarities. Like, the character beyayidlala ifana naye. Ngamashi. Iyafana naye.
Yeah.
So, uyena le character beyayidlala. So uphuma. Ngeke thina sibone ukuthi
uphumile because it's still the same person.
Uyena lo muntu. You understand?
There's so many
so there's this word, but in variety.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
he shouldn't approach the characters that are similar to him.
I think variety, it helps.
It helps. Of which that's what you've been giving us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it helps. I mean, I'm not gonna say what, but I feel like on this one, Ukdlalu Banze from Sambulo.
Yeah.
I guess Chinese and I know South Africa because it's different.
Bro.
It's different.
Firstly.
And that's what I like. I said, variety. And I said, Gaibong play brain, Nakulu giving me a character. So, and they even asked me, I want to play this character. I said, guys, this one I'll play. This one I will play. And because now, playing one thing, let me not say one thing, playing 7 characters, but they all look the same.
They all look the same, yeah.
What it brings.
Doesn't even give more excitement even to the viewership.
It doesn't.
Still see
because viewers are not dull.
Nah, not
viewers are not dull.
Not at all.
Viewers, you see nowadays, viewers are very smart and they are attached to this industry.
And characters.
They are attached to the characters and they know. They watch TV and when they watch, they will tell you that you're still giving us the same.
To judge the people that that one cannot.
Yes. And sometimes it's not. Hence, I'm saying, Puma character is very important, and I think actors they need to come up with ways or to completely.
Yeah.
And then yes, there's this thing of missing a character. A character is so.
Now.
And
yeah,
because sometimes we're using say improvise. Gonna allow an improviser looking at the script and then you improvise. So there you need to kuleya character bengiyidlala. Ungatshonti kakhulu kuleya character bowuyidlala. Ngoba niyosuka nifane futhi.
So we day one again that you're giving us.
Ungatshonti ku character. Tshontshe emphakathini. Because i-character yakho umphakathi.
Exactly. These are the people.
And umphakathi will believe because
they know these people. Yeah.
Yes, they know these people. So, kwesinye isikhathi i-character yakho ungayakhele ekhanda lakho. Yebo kuyasiza nawo sometimes, but not always uloku uyibuilda la. You'll abuse yourself. Yeah, you'll
because now you're creating instead of just borrowing.
Yeah, you'll destroy your mind. You are overusing your mind. Uyahlanya phela nge-acting.
Yeah, true.
You can go crazy. Ungahlanya ungagcina bathi lento mind dead.
Yeah.
You can get there.
Brain dead.
Brain dead, yes. You can get to brain dead.
Yeah. That's very dead.
Kuyalimalela ku-acting, balimala abantu. There's a character bathi yase-America bathi Pac-Man or Madman, but ayingene kakhulu leyo character yagcina imshayile wahlanya wafa.
You see. Now, Sipho, allow me to go back to these characters. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick the 5 that I could. 6, you can even help me as well, my producer, to pick these characters. As missing, you're just going. When I mention the character, you're going to tell me what is it that comes in your mind when you think of that character. I'm just going to pick possibly 4, either 5. Then you tell me what do you think when you think about that character. Firstly, I'll go to Omen Madiba. What do you think when you think about that character?
Okay, I'll answer that.
Yeah.
But because we come out of characters and forget about them.
Yeah.
Of which we're helping ourselves so that we don't mix the characters when we're working on a certain character. But what I remember about
even the events that were happening.
What I remember about Marimabe is the real spirit that I will feel when we're acting there. Because the sector no more.
You could see it as a spiritual.
The sector, the sector no more.
Okay.
And sometimes it will be difficult to shoot, especially when you shoot like na manzi call. Because it was not easy shooting the project. But what I liked is that I acted with people who I missed that. I missed that show. I acted with people who motivated me to be a better actor every day because there were people who were not judgmental. Let me tell you, industry, I mean, kulama productions, kulama show, because other people they forget why we are there. We are there to tell a story, not to compete about acting. Exactly. Who acts best than who?
I mean, my character.
So other people, yes, acting up. Other people they come and then say she's a compete and funa kube yini, mfuna wonke umuntu makakhuluma ngaphandle akhulume ngami ukuthi ngibest ngiyishaya into yami. No, we are not competing when we are in one show. If I'm in a certain show and compete another show, not with you as my co-actor.
We are helping each other to tell.
Now sizana ukuthi story sizwakale better there. Hayi wena uzwakale better
than me in the story.
If wena uzwakala better, now we're destroying the whole purpose of the story.
Exactly, the storyline gets to be missed.
Yes. Hence, I'm saying sometimes I'm an Oscars telenovela.
Then it's a competition.
It's about compete. Story. They can start well, but because people kumbule kuna mahlombe lapha, kuna ma egos lapha. Uyabona, masela abantu bosebenza for like 7 months okay. Or let's say 2 years. 2 years okay. Do you think egos can work together for 2 years? They'll never. There are no egos.
Collide.
There are no egos that will work together for more than 2-3 years.
No, it will collide.
Egos are good for 6 months. All right. The time I can't pagamelana, so production. So
let's go to content liberty.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Guys, we are not jealous.
Okay.
We want. I know there are a lot of people who want to come to acting, Google industry, entertainment, and actors and what. Asindle mona, city buya nizongena and put proper tools. But what we say, guys, is yabuya, but also umnandi. Yes, umnandi. Ungayivale umnandi. But ziyabuya labafo. Hey, lana bafo number 1. Hey, lana bafo. Wazi ukuthi ungangena kule industry. Awusabuyele ShopRite. Wazi ungena kule industry. Kunzima ukubuyela ka government usubmit ama CVs. And leso sikhathi awudla uzodla.
And that's what
unamanga ukubuyela bese kunzima kakhulu. But then in Liberty, that's where I was like, damn, ngiyahlala manje.
This is looking good.
The treatment. But wait,
this is international.
If the treatment can be like this for every production
that you
but wait, ngayibona acting ephuma lapha.
Yeah.
Laba bafo bebashaya esinye isibhamu kushuthi kwena ibhomu la. Ne? But you must fly when we press button and then it explodes. You must fly. Go backwards. Then okay, we beg and then you try you right. La I'm not thinking about for everything. I am not thinking I can fly. No, I can fly. I'm not thinking, I don't mind, bro. Yeah. I know if I break my leg, they'll take care of that.
Oh yes.
I'm assured.
Everything is taken good care.
I'm protected by everything. You understand? And Lana when you feel like you are needed.
You are important.
No, you are important. You are needed.
Very.
Yeah. Because sometimes productions they don't. Productions. No, sometimes productions they create dinosaurs and forget that tomorrow these dinosaurs can bite you.
I hear you.
So
they create all these monsters, but they fail to face these monsters.
Yes. Then tomorrow they say, "Hey, monster, create your monster." There's abantu bakhulume too much because you lack professionalism. Can I tell you, my brother, if you bring professionalism, why
everything is there then?
Bring that professionalism, have a you're we are landwa, fine. Okama production abalanda, not onke amanye ama production awalanda might fine. Landi actor yakho. Mina bengiqala uyibona, ngilandwa, ngidluliswe garage kuthiwa which drink you want.
Wash.
Like hayibo. Kanti angiye emsebenzini no we go in there, choose a drink, everything is paid up for. Hey, thatha lapha power reader must need
Iqinise ngamandla.
Hayibo umuntu ngibonobane ngeke la yabo. Hey, I'm getting shy. Umasifika location. Boom. 80
Wash.
izopressive. Because umusha uyazi indawo baba. Sekamele manje ngihambe ngibuza ingakuphi? Kumele ngiye ngakuphi?
Very professional.
Number one, we want a lot from this person. We don't want this person now. Afike endaweni. Bafu ngafike endaweni wathukuthela you never Sepeti.
Yeah.
Because already you are not motivated to work to do the best. Motivate that actor. Let's soccer player bafu motivate ngene wakora makulu.
True talk.
Get she soccer player. She musician uzothunga kai motivate yongena stage yofika lapha nalama voices wafuna ngeke aphume. Umuntu weboxing uma ngaka motivate ukuthi ayolwa le game lena uyofika lapha uyoloka cabanga lenkinga enimnikeza zona bayombhula bamshaye awo within 2 rounds.
True talk. That is very true.
Surprise your talents
and that's what
nice
they did
things
on Liberty.
Yeah, I got that. Angizazi lezi zinto bafo. Puchu how na 80 ngilantile.
Yeah.
Hi Sipho, my name is I'm gonna be your AD for today. Follow me. Let's go to your party then.
Your trailer. Oh yes.
Ibaluka malamba.
Nice.
Bafo ngabona inyembezi zifika ukuthi angikhala. Inyembezi zokuthi I don't believe I'm being treated like this. You understand?
You have your own trailer.
Yamba. Yeah. Ishai aircon. Ngathi layitile aircon. Bekushisa phela. Ngathi aircon layitile. Banda kamnandi mangifika hlela amanzi lapha, hlela ama-apula, hlela chocolate, hlela ini, hlela nazo izinto nama banana, ama grapes. Athi we're going to bring you food now. Wash. Lalela. Une microwave, mawuthanda ngavela ubekele lapho uzokudla lezi.
Uzokudla masonke. Yeah.
Alethe neside. As I tell you again, you have 1 hour 30 minutes before I can come take you to makeup and then wardrobe and then we're gonna go to set.
All stuff.
Okay. I'm feeling ngigijima. If you're tour in 1 hour, go
you can relax.
Side. Adjust yourself to this location.
From outside to here.
You are here now. Adjust yourself. Baba, utshelwa yenye 80. Yakhona la eMzansi yesile 80, but uyabona khona namanye ama 80 yaphuma eDenmark now. Sikhona la ngisho. Uyabona baba ukuthi nawe uyakhuthaza bafo ngisho noma thiwa uweak kangakanani. You have to perform. You have to perform. You have to bring it because bafo now uyabona ukuthi awufuni ukuba i-black sheep. Yabo.
And you cannot fail where they did not fail you.
They did not fail you. Why are you failing people who did not fail you? What is your heart saying? What's your mind saying?
True. They did all in their power to make sure that the treatment is what you want.
Getting all that, and then I'm like, okay, fine, this is what is happening. You know what? I must be on toes. I'm on toes. I'm lying. I'm on toes. Not sure.
I
need to deliver.
Yeah.
You understand? Everything was professional. The professionalism here was on another level.
I can tell. Yeah. Let's go to Usambulo, the wife. Sambulo Zulu.
Usambulo Zulu. I will tell you what I also liked the character of Sambulo. He's different from me.
Yeah.
He's different. I've learned a lot on their character. He's different from Sipho.
He's not talking that much.
He's not talking that much. Sipho yakhuluma, mina yakhuluma bro. Mina I'm like bra. Yakhuluma mina.
I can see.
Yeah, mina vethu mina yakhulumela. So sometimes people might have a problem with me that I talk.
Or when they see you.
Yeah, and they say, hi, bro. Yeah, no. And people like Sambulo for Chula work.
Yeah, true.
You know, what you know.
He was even different from the cast.
Yes, you know. But what I liked, I think the character of Sambulo Mtande, the characteristics of Sambulo, they taught me what is growth. Yeah, sometimes for you to see what to kulile is when you know how to be quiet. That's where you see you're a grown up man. When you can be quiet. Yeah, it's very, when you see what's uthula, izinto zibahluphe endlela uthule to do. Uyihlanzela. Uthi okay, hayi laba bazi noyenza le nto. Uphuma. Ukhulile lo muntu. So that's one thing I said, you know what? I need to take from character sambulo. Yeah. I'm taking that thing.
Those characters.
I want the characteristic layer. But in Sazam we apply a life in Yami. I'm still trying and I will keep on trying to apply.
Two different people again.
I'm not applying
everything
about Sambulo, but the one you're tool, I want to take it because sometimes when you're in the emhlabeni, ukuthi kumele zenzeke life yakho sidinga uthule.
Yeah,
uthule. You don't owe anyone, Baf. Do you owe anyone? Other people like emhlabeni nabenza izinto, do they tell you? They don't tell you. Why should you tell them?
There is this beautiful phrase people always say. They say the wise man once said nothing.
Yes. Nothing. Yes. Say nothing. You don't owe them. So
when people are asking themselves about so many things, you just say nothing. And that's the beautiful answer again.
You're going to buy a class. Why do you have to tell me? Why do you have to tell me? Do you owe me to tell me that hey phela ngizotshela mngana manje uzokwata ngitshela hayi hamba uthatha lento ubuye
hayi leyana njalo hayi leyana sithi A class ngazo sokuthi
sikhuluma nge A class thathu A class ubuye uma ubuye uthe ntwana yami hayi man fika la echarting mafika hayi bafu yakho uthi hayi ntwana mana engathi angidlule ngiyithatha awufethi manje awusatsho sonke lesikhathi hayi bafu phela sikolo tani
sengikubonisile
anginayo sengibonisile lo chapela ukubaleka kakhulu nayi sikhona manje eyomlomo hey so usambulo ngafuna ukuthi ethula yenza izinto zakho
ukukhuluma wakho
kuyamosha yenza izinto zakho bese uziletha public
sezenzekile not wasted in the process.
Yeah, sezenzekile. So nice, character sambulo I've learned that and yeah, I've enjoyed it. I don't want to lie. The character sambulo, I'll tell you, number one, it feels like it's my breakthrough.
Yeah.
It felt like, I'll say this, it felt like it was my breakthrough.
Yeah.
Or it felt like not the win character and your color in South Africa. You get me?
Because of the attention and everything that
attention it received. I then worked with there's this company, it's a Sun team, Yamani Clays, and Ring. It's Friedman, Friedman. I worked with Jagermeister.
Yeah.
You know, bruh, it was
it
like
brought you great brands.
Yeah, it brought me great brands. I worked with Milk Stout, you know. So for that, I think the character and the show, they are gone. And I bahambe na my friends wami. So kuwa my friends amanye khona asisebenze bafethu ngiyazicelela na.
Bafowethu Sipho ukhona akusetshenzwe.
Yes.
Ningasabi ukusebenza. But before we close it, Schedule 6, allow me to do this. Big congratulations to Sipho Ndlovu for the nomination on National Film and Television Awards.
Yes. Thank you, my brother.
How did you receive that?
You know, for the nominations, I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I think I was at work, Isitha, at Isitha, and then I was like, let me check my Instagram. When I check on Instagram, someone DM'd me, actually tagged me. Oh. So when I check, it's my colleague, Untirezi. She plays Mata on Isitha. She tagged me. I'm like, what is this, Magit? I know Sipho Ndlovu nominated Queen Mujaji.
Yeah.
Like,
recent.
Yeah, then I was like,
General.
Yeah, General Part.
Yeah.
And I was like, Why these people don't let us to say you are nominated? Like, yes, like, you know, I don't know. But at the same time, I was like, I'll be honest, my brother. I'll be honest. I want to thank the National Film Television Awards. I want to thank them. Like, it did something inside me.
Yeah.
It did something, the nomination, I don't want to lie. And I'll be honest with you. I was expecting a nomination for Amasafta for a character Banze.
Banze is beautiful.
I don't want to lie.
Banze.
I don't want to lie.
Always talk about that character.
I don't want to lie, Fetu. I was expecting a nomination. I'm not saying if I want, but a nomination. A character Banze, a character Banze played. And especially looking where, I don't know in South Africa how we're doing all these things.
I question them sometimes.
I don't know how we do.
I do question them.
I don't know how in South Africa we're doing all these things. Bruh, look at the variety. Look at the variety. Do we celebrate people who comes with variety? Gisuka character Esizulu
who was very deep in it.
Esizulu.
Yeah.
Abomake. Basemateksini nabantu.
Exactly.
Ngisuka there. Switch. Ngiyabusiswati. Character yesli manje boom. Umtuba wento nje mfethu.
Hence I'm saying, it's always talk about the character. Say that man really can act. It was another character, but you made that alive to us.
I was like,
but
we don't celebrate that.
On the positive note, I have to say, on the positive note, and this is not to give maybe a shoulder to South African awards. On a positive note, on your side, you are being recognized by an international brand. What does that mean?
Asia, man, I was like,
that is globally.
Yeah,
that is where you're supposed to be recognized. Yes. That is where you should be going.
Yeah, man. I was like, okay.
We appreciate all these great awards that we have in South Africa.
Yes.
But you being recognized first by them, it just tells you that this is where you're going. You're taking flight.
Yeah,
you're taking flight.
Yeah, okay, I think Abdul Koza called me. He called me because he won it last year.
Yeah.
He called me, he said, bruh, you know, you nominated by what, bruh? Then I said, hey, man, I see. Yeah, but I don't want to lie, I was not expecting
the nomination.
Yeah. The nomination, I was not expecting it. I don't want to lie. I'm so
who expects
yeah, mina ngiyathanda ukuthi mangine job ngizishayile job yami. But I don't want to lie. Ku Banze.
Like you are still doing your things. You're still cooking there.
I was expecting, because another thing we need to, I know in South Africa we have, I think more than 15 or 20 actors who have showed us different shows. They are multilingual and they can play with languages and they can act on different. My character are different. You know, like Bodhaliskewe, Buyo by Slim and Josomundo, Ubu Mfundisi, we do have such characters and we appreciate, but we need to celebrate
the great work.
We need to celebrate, guys. When you say you're an artist, it means be
artistic.
Ma we day one.
Be a chameleon.
We day one. Then if you're one thing, then and we're celebrating such people who are always being one thing. Let's celebrate people who are giving us a variety.
Multi with everything that they do.
They're giving us variety, guys. Like who? Who is come on. He's going to skim some now.
Oh, Warren Masemola.
Yeah. God.
I know.
Yeah. Warren Masemola got variety. He got it.
Yeah, he can cook.
He got it.
He can cook.
Alexander, I gay. Also, I'm serious. I'll be excited in character.
That's the way to.
I'll be excited in character. I'm going to so gosh.
And you get to
believe it, yes. So, such people you need to celebrate. We need to celebrate them now, guys. And we don't have to be like, yes, I'm happy that Warren got awards. SAFTA.
Yeah.
He got SAFTA. So we need that. Let's celebrate them.
Nice. Yeah,
let us not hold back from celebrating
the greatness.
The greatness of it too. Let us not hold back. We need to celebrate it. And let us not celebrate everything, but let us celebrate the greatness.
And let's stop celebrating people when they're gone.
And let's stop celebrating people when they're gone.
And leave the opportunity
and
when the people are still alive.
And kuba under pressure.
Yeah, we just wait because...
Yes, that's not what we want. Let's celebrate our heroes while we have them. And I wish all these awards we have for our actors, I think they can upgrade. I think SAFTA's Nanibo National Film Television Awards, Nanaba Royalty Soapies.
Yeah, Royalty Soapie Awards, yeah.
Simon the Asset Man. Yes, I wish they can get sponsors. Abazopompa more money. Yeah, because imagine from a production, you are not happy. You go to awards, still, I want a man. It is said you're being celebrated, I want a man. You understand? Yeah. So, you come back home, you're empty, you're celebrated empty.
Most of the moments, those inspired bride, again, someone get they forget something.
Yeah.
Maybe sponsor one category.
Yeah. At least let's have actors, at least the actor. On the look, we have soccer. Sinama man of the match here, I bet 10,000.
Exactly.
And go kind of label this weekend. He play a league 100,000. Being a man of the match.
Exactly. So it pays.
You understand?
It pays.
So we have actors. We have actors who act the whole season. Still have I told the man of the match. I think Schedule 6 we got the episode that we always wanted. Where we talk about the industry at its full and get to express everything that are happening in the industry. So big shout out to you, Sipho. We truly appreciate you. We came to celebrate you, but we're grateful for all the journey that you have shared with us and every frustration and everything. Because now, us being this podcast that is celebrating the great African storytelling industry, it is also to raise all these things that are also not treating our best heroes, because you are our heroes. When we're sitting down at home watching TV, these are our own heroes who get to portray these beautiful characters that also imitate or emulate the things that we see in our own community. Hence, we always celebrate you, but we also want you to be taken care of. We want you to be happy about the things that you do, because you're doing amazing, but in your own personal life, you're not doing amazing. So those are the things that we always wanted to raise and wanted to show the people in the community, because the whole industry will be buying into the podcast, will be buying into understand what is it that we are pushing, but we're making sure that let's have the growth, let's have the things that are also bringing excitement to the people who are dedicating their time and their life to making sure that they serve this industry. One thing I wish for you, my brother, and our producer, I wish you guys to continue in more years to come.
Thank you so
much. With the podcast, and I wish God to bless your bank accounts, guys. But one thing I need from you guys is to have the identity of your podcast and the people you interview and the directions you take while interviewing them.
Yes, sir.
Because this podcast, it should be the podcast that brings life to the viewers, people who will be listening and watching. It's not easy, and we all need that motivation as actors.
Yes, sir.
We need that motivation so that we can bring out the best. We still have elephants to unleash within ourselves. But it's not easy sometimes to unleash.
That's not a pun because you're a Ndlovu.
Without, no. We still have that to unleash.
Yeah.
But I wish the producers can understand that we have a lot to do.
Give me the platform and the resources.
Give us that motivation.
Yeah.
That motivation. Sometimes it's not all about money. Yes, we need money, but the motivation is the best.
It should be the treatment. Treatment is everything.
Yes.
The treatment can surpass.
So going to 2025, I know there are a lot of actors that are going to show who they are through acting.
Yes, sir.
And it's coming of it. And if they don't know, they are going to say it 2025. We're going to bring the best and we're going to do the best. Provided we have that motivation, we're going far.
We pray to the SA, everyone who's in charge in the storytelling industry. I've seen that Mackenzie is also doing amazing. He's trying to come through, but let us respect our heroes. These are the Sipho is our great hero that we celebrate in South Africa. Let's take care of our own heroes. We have people who have done amazing in the industry previously who had died without being taken care of, who died complaining about the industry. We can change that right now. This is the beautiful opportunity. We're not saying that you should do much, but try each and every day to do something better for the industry so that it can be the security can perform at the best level. We have the people who are performing at the great level, but it can be more if you take care of them. That's what always happens everywhere else. When you take good care of your people, they also take good care of you, that is the industry that you want to take care of. We cannot be surpassed by anyone. We as Africans have the best story to tell, and we have the beautiful people who tell the stories. But also Schedule 6, we do know that we do have Noses by and Bry, who said as well, I will go there, Schedule 6, don't you worry. We'll get to that. We'll close with that. Noses by and Bry said, you know what? We do know Sipho. We do love everything that he was doing on screen. They even said that they did love the character you played on The Wife, Usambulo, and they're also appreciating the character that you play right now, Egabanze. Reason why, it's because it also promotes the beautiful language that we have in South Africa, Isiswati. So they said, can we please give him a meal to say, Sipho, Ndlovu, we appreciate you.
And you are not cooking. You are not cooking. You are not cooking.
We try.
You are not cooking today. I'm not cooking today.
Exactly. They say, allow the men not to cook today. We present him with this great meal.
I'm afraid today I'm not cooking. Let me tell you, being a man and then now I'm busy with pots every day. So now this is a day where I have a braai meat.
Yes, sir.
So ngizodla kahle ngiyabonga
Noses by and Bry.
Noses braai. Ngiyabonga kakhulu bafethu nomimosa moments now.
Yes sir.
Usiyayehlisa ngapha. So
smoke the wood masuthi kanjani
ungazwehlisa ukuthi ungahisheki bese usasa wakhona uye usactelele kahle ma different languages. Yabo, one thing I'm happy for is that this year my mom was Betty. She's normal. My father was Swati. He's normal. I was very happy. I'm very happy.
I'm still happy. Okay, I understand now.
I'm happy that this year I was able
nice.
to use their languages on national TV.
General Pasha and
yes, that is what makes my heart. Yes, I'm happy for that. Amalanguage wabo ngwakhulume oyitu national TV. Ayikho into engijabulisa.
Before we close this, let me just say this. I pray, my brother.
Yes.
I pray to God, the Most High, the Creator of heaven and earth,
yes,
that He continue to give you more blessing. He has given you a great journey with difficulties, and you have brought hope to so many people. And I'm quite sure when we release this episode, it's going to bring more hope to so many people who are aspiring to come to this industry, because you did not hold back anything. You've spoken your truth and everything that is happening in the industry. So I pray that God continue to give you more jobs, more global, international jobs. I pray that He gives you everything that your heart desires. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. We truly, truly appreciate you. We always wanted to sit with you, but finally God has set the time that is subjected by Him. Today we sat down and we have spoken all these beautiful words. We pray that God continue to give you and bless you all the things that you want in this life. May they come to pass.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Amen to that. Yeah.
But because of the principle of this show, it is about the great African storytelling industry.
Yes.
When we close it off, we always request that we go back to the fundamental of storytelling.
Yes.
Can you please kindly close this beautiful show episode by a monologue?
A monologue.
Yes, sir. And that's how we're going to be closing this beautiful episode. Thank you so much to each and everyone who always watch, always subscribe, always comment. We truly, truly appreciate you. Schedule 6 Mile Producer, always appreciate you. I myself, Chilix Panther the Great, appreciate you. And today we celebrated this great legend by the name of Sipho Eric Ndlovu as he's about to close off. You can take your time, prepare yourself, close off with a beautiful monologue. Also, this one is not for even TV, but this one is for you who appreciate the storytelling. And we do have the great storyteller. He's going to show you why we celebrate him today, because he is great. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
You got me off guard.
And that's why we do that. That's why we do. We don't want you to prepare. We see full alarm. And we know that it is a surprise, but we definitely know that you are a natural storyteller. You are to deliver that and close off this beautiful. It has been beautiful, and you definitely going to enjoy it. Everyone who's aspiring about this industry, everyone who loves and appreciates the art, storytelling, you're definitely going to love this episode. Thank you so much. We truly, truly appreciate you. The Most High God, we truly, truly appreciate this as we close it off. Thank you.
When you got there, my sister was there. She never thought I would do it. I never thought I would do it. My neighbors, they took me to church every day. The pastor always told me to believe in that book. By the way, that's a book of life. Whether you believe in it or not, it's a book of life. Your friends can lie to you, but your best friend is that book. It will take you places. It will rescue you. It can be your friend. You don't have to go around and befriending everyone who will betray you tomorrow. But only that book. Bible should be your friend. Those are the words I took. Here I am. Thank you.
I'm the best ever to do it. Thank you so much.
Nah, Shab. Hey.
Please subscribe. Please follow this great legend. You have seen it yourself on this beautiful podcast, the great African storyteller. Thank you so much. Amen. Schedule 6. It's a wrap.
Thank you.